every item combination in Mobile Legends, starting with one that boosts your health infinitely, makes the enemy tank squishy, and even one-shot enemies. You see, out of 88 items and over 7,000 item combinations that exist, I've prepared 13 best combinations that you must understand, starting with Endless Battle and Heptasis, which will help you burst enemies. The extra damage from Heptasis and the true damage from Endless Battle is very useful for burst heroes like Clint, Hayabusa, and Saber. But if the enemy has a lot of physical defense, you will have trouble hurting them. So, you need to understand the combo Malefic Gun or Malefic Roar and Sea Halberd. Malefic will give penetration, while Sea Halberd will give extra damage to heroes who have a higher max HP. So, when combined, the enemy tank will be way less tanky. Remember, this combo can't be used for heroes that buy HP items like Lapu Lapu, Yuzhong, and Balmon. Rather, for physical damage dealers like assassins and marksmen. Talking about marksmen, we have a combo that every attack speed marksman must build, which is Golden Staff, Demon Hunter Sword, and Corrosion Sight. That's because DHS and Corrosion will deal extra damage to enemies on hit. When combined with Golden Staff's passive, DHS and Corrosion's passive will be activated 3 times on every third attack. So, this combo is very good for Cloud, Carry, and 1-1. When you play marksman, you are the easiest target to burst, so you need to defend yourself with Rose Gold Meteor and a lifesteal item. For every 1% of lifesteal that you have, Rose Gold will give you 1 hybrid defense if you're playing a fighter or zero point 0.5 for other roles. So, if you're playing critical heroes like Freya, Argus, and Mia, pair Rose Gold with Hasa's Claw. But if you're playing attack speed heroes like Badang, Sun, and Cloud, pair Rose Gold Meteor with Demon Hunter Sword. Even if your item slots are full, you can still buy the power potion for extra lifesteal. The crazy thing is when you are in low health, Rose Gold will give you a shield that will lend you some time to lifesteal. If you play attack speed heroes who need movement speed to split push or rotate, you need to know Windtalker and Golden Staff. Wait, I know this combo is often associated with Dark System players. Hear me out. Windtalker's passive doesn't rely on critical attack, not like Hasa's Claw and Berserker's Fury. So, even though Golden Staff will reduce your critical chance to 0%, is the critical chance lost? The answer is no. Golden Staff's passive will transform the crit chance into attack speed. With that, Windtalker's cooldown will be faster. That's the reason this combo is good for heroes like Sun, Cloud, and Hanabi. All the combos we've discussed are for physical heroes. If you want to play mages, you need to understand these two combos. When you play magic fighters that want to deal damage and sustain in fights like Esmeralda, Julian, and Sylvana, you need to understand Clock of Destiny and Concentrated Energy. Clock of Destiny will give hybrid defense that stacks every time you deal magic damage, while Concentrated Energy will give hybrid lifesteal and extra magic damage that stacks. Both passive complement each other because hybrid defense and lifesteal will make you last longer in battles, which will result in you dealing more damage. So both Clock of Destinies and Concentrated Energies stacks can be filled at the same time. When you play damage dealer mages like Harith, Farsha, and Chengi, you need to understand Wishing Lantern and Divine Glaive. Wishing Lantern will give extra magic damage if you deal at least 800 magic damage. The extra damage scales with the enemy HP. So, when combined with Divine Glaive, the enemy tank will literally melt. Be careful though, because the enemy tank can still survive if they understand Twilight Armor and Guardian Helmet. Twilight Armor will reduce incoming damage if they are over 500. The damage reduction scales with your HP. So, When combined with Guardian Helmet, which will give you a lot of HP, you will be very hard to burst. This combo is very good for pure tanks that want to build HP items like Fredrin, Tigreal, and Kalea. If you want to play a tank that wants to deal damage, pair the Guardian Helmet with Cursed Helmet instead. That's because Cursed Helmet will deal damage to surroundings that scale with your HP. When combined with Guardian Helmet, tanks that want to deal damage like Fredrin, Barretts, and Hylos will be able to clear camps quickly. You might think that because Fredrin is in both, you can combine both of these combinations. Sadly, you need to be careful because you will be easily countered by Demon Hunter Sword. Every combo that we've discussed so far are basic combos that consist of items with the same type. But you also need to know about advanced combos, which consist of many item types. Let's start with an anti-CC combo, which is Brute Force and Tough Boots. Tough Boots and Brute Force will give 30 and 15 crowd control reduction respectively. So this combo can be used by every hero to counter heroes with high CC like Lolita, Johnson, and Kufra. You need to note that this combo is not recommended for tanks since the defensive stat from Brute Force is not that good. If you play fighters that are prone to crowd control and need sustain like Ruby, Yuzhong, and Alpha, you can pair the previous combo with Warax. Because Brute Force and Warax's passive stacks, you will be stronger the longer you stay in battle. And because Warax gives Spell Vamp, you'll stay in battle for even longer. Talking about sustain, you can combine any lifesteal or spell vamp item with Oracle, because Oracle will increase any heal that you receive. So, this combo is very good for sustain heroes that rely on spell vamp or lifesteal like Alucard, Yuzhong, and Lapu Lapu. Last but not least is Heptasis and Thunderbelt, which can only be used by defensive heroes with burst physical damage like Khalid, Arlott, and Hilda. This combo will slow the enemy every time you basic attack. And with that, you have understood the best item combinations in MLBB. So, if you like this video, I'm sure you'll love this video too.